Yeah, Paperrock Live. You know what I'm saying? Jen got the drinks up here bubbling. Got the young gentleman in the building. She over there trying to seduce them with the drinks, take them back to her house and stuff.
My lair.
They niggas gonna wake up with piercings on their nipples. Shit gonna be crazy. You gotta be careful with Jen. You gotta be careful.
You know, and speaking of pierced nipples, do me a favor. What the fuck is this?
What's that?
Right, I'm getting all types
sorry,
of visions.
I forgot it was on me.
Yeah, no, I know how that goes.
It's
Speaking
the normal.
of pierced nipples, there's one thing we know that our next guest does not have, and that's pierced nipples. Let's welcome Relly 2 times to the set.
Yeah.
And his partner in crime, Jay Live.
Jay Live in the building.
Okay, we're gonna clap it up for you too, right?
With 2 E's, nigga.
With 2 E's.
With 2 E's.
2 E's.
No, with 2 V's.
2 V's.
Oh, with 2 V's.
I thought he was arguing saying it was 2 E's. It's
Me
2
too. I thought it was 2 E's. I thought it was 2 E's.
Son just came out of Tony. He's like, yo, it's 2 V's.
Yeah, I like that.
Right.
2 V's.
Do this. Right.
Don't worry about the onion lips. I got this.
I'll be onion lips. The food was great. I'm still eating it. Tonight we did sweet bananas. I got white rice.
Potato
and beans.
salad was so good.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
I like how you do it.
Thank
You know what I'm saying? But you know what? Not this Sunday, but next Sunday, next show, I'm gonna cook.
You're gonna cook?
I'm gonna cook.
Okay. All right. This is gonna be go. Let's talk about it. All right. No pressure. No pressure now. And everybody has specifications. Like when you ask messages, like, say, hey, listen, you're coming on the show, any allergies, aversions, and, there's always some asshole who's like, I'm gluten-free. What the fuck am I supposed to serve you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, I guess, like, I'll figure it out. It's like I'm on Google. You know what I'm saying?
I think next week we could do a pasta and some hibachi lamb.
What the fuck is this? What's the connection here? Like, what's gonna? And I'll be honest, I don't eat lamb, so you're gonna have to make something special for me the same way. What did you think about? I don't like lamb because my grandma used to. Sorry, grandma, she used to fuck that shit up, and I can't. Little baby lamb on Easter Sunday. Fuck that. I won't do lamb. I'm not doing rabbit, and I'm not doing duck. Move over.
You crazy? You know, let me explain something to you. The lamb is the only blessed animal.
Oh God.
Oh, let's talk about that. The lamb, I just thought, you know what? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I used to love a little bacon in the morning. You know what I mean? I don't care if it was pork bacon, but I stopped. Pork bacon, I had to stop. I saw a program on TV the other day.
Please. I still eat bacon. BLT in the morning. Please don't do it.
No, I gotta
easy.
tell you. I gotta tell you.
Okay.
Because you my peoples, and I love you. Your ugly ass. Look, the motherfucking threw a big
Rat?
dead rat.
You talking about Pete Rock shit? I seen that shit. I seen it.
No, I seen the white man. I ain't see Pete Rock nowhere around.
Pete Rock posted it.
Okay, well, Pete Rock posted. Okay, well, Pete Rock posted. He telling the truth. The fucking thing eating the rats. Okay, so if they eating the rats, okay, and then these things is skinned and killed, and then
You consuming rats.
compressed the bacon and sent to us. Don't y'all think we eating the same parasite as well?
All right, so I'm aware of this, right?
Why you cut me off?
Because there's
Some
certain
rat
things.
eating ass. You want to eat rat? You don't want
Nobody
to hear
even
about
wants
the
to eat
bacon?
rat. I need them to come up with chemically modified pigs so I can have pigs without eating rats. I,
Yo,
mean, I
listen,
saw the same video.
Auntie like bacon.
And I felt, huh?
Auntie love bacon. Auntie be ready to shoot up.
What's
the
up,
whole
Aunt
house for
Pat?
Bacon.
Auntie Pat.
What?
Y'all love Auntie Pat, yo.
This lady straight carved her husband on the arm. Am I saying too much? This nigga ate the last 2 pieces of bacon. She got mad, B. Carved the nigga for a bacon.
That's
B.
me.
Yo, he said for a bacon.
That's me. Listen, we could be here. We could be here all day about us. Really 2 times, and the reason why I like this guy is because I called him twice and then he answers. So it's kind of like it's really apropos to his name.
That's a fact.
It's kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying? So it works out really well. I thought you were from the Bronx. I was all excited. You're from Brooklyn.
Yes, sir.
Not saying
because-
nothing bad with the
because
Bronx.
his
You always
family-
trying to find some swag and say it's from the Bronx. Like, shout out to the Bronx and all that, but you couldn't tell them swag was from Brooklyn?
Of course.
Just because you're from Brooklyn doesn't mean the only swaggy shit comes from Brooklyn.
Just because you look like Bruce Lee's sister doesn't mean you're Asian either.
Now, if I'm Bruce Lee's sister, this could be a problem at the next intermission. Also, guys, I'm so sorry for the long intermission. We took a food break and whatever, so I apologize. Again, I take full responsibility. The white half is mortified. The black half could give 2 shits. I'm also here with J Live. So what is your role? You guys are like the dynamic duo. We're going to get into you in a second because I have plenty of information that I'm going to utilize for this next. Okay, cool. So what is your role here?
So originally, I'm an artist. I mean, I just look out for my mans and bring them to the studio. When he first got out of jail, brought him to the studio. Someone sitting on the couch. I'm like, bro, what the fuck you doing, man? Get in the booth, like, you feel me, like. And then just from there, we just kept doing what we doing.
So speaking to that, and I have a lot of things to say to you. We're going to start off with easy questions, right?
Okay.
So he just mentioned the fact that you're coming. You came home, and thank God you're home. I don't care what you were there for. I don't care how long you did. Thank God you're back. Speaking to that, you're back. It seems as if you needed some motivation upon your arrival. So one of the questions I did have was, were you doing this prior to being incarcerated? Was this something that you found while you were incarcerated? Like, how did that happen?
I started writing music 2013 because in 2011, my brother died.
Oh.
I didn't have no outlet for that. So with that being said, I just focused on making money, doing what I got to do in school, and finding another outlet that wasn't negative.
I have a question. How did your brother die?
He got shot.
Okay, cool. So the reason why I asked, and I'm very sorry to hear about that, what I got from your music, there was no violence in it. I didn't get any negative vibes from it, and now I understand why. So that speaks volumes, because one of the questions I've asked numerous artists is how much responsibility do you take for what you put out versus what people take in. So thank you very much for sharing that.
Of course.
And now I understand why his message is a little bit different. Spliff, you heard it. What was your vibe?
Lyrics. I like you got something to say.
Thank
It wasn't
you.
just like, just rapping words that rhyme together. You was really rhyming. You had song. You had structure. You had substance.
It all comes from not wanting to be heard as, just the next same artist. No.
Yeah.
I want to be my own artist that has my own flow, that has a different topic to talk about each time he steps in the booth.
Facts.
There you go. Well, I mean, honestly, there's nothing a rapper said that another rapper didn't say. It's how he said it.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? It's always good to analyze some of the greats.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
because
sir.
they definitely got a vibe of yours that you probably would have did even better than them. But it's good to look at some of the greats and just go through the history, because it can make you better. It's like going to the gym. If you consistently go to the gym, you know how you're gonna look.
Yes.
If you consistently in that studio and you take and listening, you gotta get better.
Of course.
Yeah, man. So right now, to me, it sounds like you know what you're doing. Congratulations to you. I wish you nothing but the best. Holla at me when you're ready for the features. Yeah, all that good stuff.
Of course. Thank you.
And I think that you are ready. When I say that, a lot of people, because you're younger, we won't go into ages, but you're younger. Stay away from the women. No kids. Do you have any children? Good.
No.
Keep it that way. And
Don't stay away from no women. Stay away
crazy,
from no women.
and-
What you talking about?
No, women
How old are you?
20, about to be 22.
Right.
Yo, bro.
Let me tell you something.
Don't shoot up the club, dude.
That's
I know that.
Don't shoot up the club.
That's a fact.
Move militant out here.
Of course.
Okay? Because every chick is like minefield. You could put your thing in there, chicka boom, you're fucked up. All right? So, of course, on the militants, but please have fun.
Of course.
Have fun, but it's
Have
called
fun.
condoms.
Yeah.
You see how we have Mike condoms?
I use Mag condoms.
Magnums. That's Magnums only.
I made Magnums rich.
I'm more focused on.
I got 7 passports. Everywhere I went, homie. Think about it. Bow.
Speaking to condoms, and we were talking about nipple
Stamp
piercings.
up, boom, boom. You need a visa to go hit that boom, boom, boy. Hey. Yeah. All right, what's up? Let's go.
I don't know where I was at, and somehow we just keep getting pulled back into this sexual tirade that is the show.
You know what's crazy when you overseas and you looking for condoms and they can't find one your size? That shit is crazy. Cause you gotta then you get some shit called Flexidite. You don't know what the fuck is Flexidite? And then you know that boom boom about to give up on you because it's getting late already. You're like, damn, this is the only choice I got. So you go in your mini bar and you get some condom called Flexidite, and you get that shit, and then you put it on your shit, and that shit mad tight. That shit like Huggies, nigga. You got like a rubber band on your shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't even nut because it's holding back your blood. This shit's so tight. You know what I'm saying? So you can't even nut. So you fronting like you really in the pussy that long, nigga. You know you just can't nut. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. That shit tight. That shit not even covering the whole thing, but at least the head the way you can get into it. And you be good. At least cover you, make sure your head right.
We got 10 more seconds on this topic. So you're saying that you're good if the head is covered. You're gonna just stick that shit. As long as the head is covered, you're going.
Well, no, I'm just saying that's the main part. But this situation, the shit ain't go all the way down. You know what I mean? But then I said, fuck it. I'm gonna put one on, make sure it go further as it can. Then I'm gonna put another one on, bust the top of that one, and stretch it down. Yeah, that's what I just said.
All right.
The most ghetto smart nigga ever.
We're gonna reel this back in. Okay.
Look, see, he never been overseas. Don't know about Flexidite. You never been overseas. You gotta get your passport up, baby.
That shit sounds. Listen. He just got back. You've completely scared him from going overseas. You better bring your condoms. You better bring your condoms. Apparently, you need to bring your condoms.
You been overseas, right, sir?
No.
That's just why you want.
My God.
The Lord say, "Thou shalt do better than thy father. Thy father want thy son to do better than thy father."
Which is why you're here.
Baby.
Absolutely.
Shout out to G Money behind the scenes, and I've known him. I don't know, 10, 15. I don't even know. It's been a while, and he's been talking my ear off about you since last November.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a guy who supports you. He's laid out money, right, and I'm aware of this. And this is something that you should be very happy about. Most people don't even know who the fuck their father is. I'm sorry, no shots fired.
No
shots fired.
No cap.
But that's the bottom line. So you have somebody
cap.
who's in your corner. And whereas sometimes, and I think people need to listen to this, the people closest to you who really love you, right, and it's hard to tell sometimes people, they're full of shit, right? You find out later on they hate you. Your closest people to you, your dad, he's telling you shit that other
Take
people
him
have told him.
overseas,
You
B.
really gotta. We gonna put his ass overseas and the same
Take
ship
it
you
down
in and shit.
overseas, B. Make magnums with you. Flexidite don't work. All right, sorry. Let's go.
Trust me.
That word will never get out of my head. Flexidite.
Flexidite, nigga.
Put that in a verse.
They go do a commercial.
An overseas verse with you.
Why not? I'm right here waiting.
We'll have Split Star Flexinite sponsored by Relly 2 times because you need times before you get right. Right? We're completely off
You got
topic.
sponsored.
That's
We're
right.
completely off topic. Let's.
You
reel
got a
this back in.
mixtape? You got a mixtape
Kill
coming?
myself.
Anything like that?
Couple months, yes.
A word?
I'm working on
What's
it.
the name of the mixtape?
Right now, there is no name. I'm focused on me going to the studio to what I'm going to put on.
I caught you early. Your dad, you the manager and all that, right?
Hello.
I got big.
Problem one.
I got verses. You know what I'm saying? Dad, talk to me, Dad. I got studio.
Just literally spoke to him. But listen, it's not up to me to create the name for him. He has to feel comfortable in what he wants to name his album. It's not my album.
Big facts. But this is what I wanted you to understand. You got to put him in a situation. And the situation, he's going to find that while the music is being made. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
All he got to do is you come to the studio to tell his story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck if you're talking shit story, story about the chick, a story about his life, the story about where he want to go, whatever it is. All we gotta do is put the pieces together. You know it ain't that hard because you're around people who really make records. Shit, I really make records. So at the end of the day, if he in the room with me, shit, we gonna get the pieces to put together. Remember, he ain't from my cloth, he from a different cloth, but he understands it, and I understand his. So it ain't gonna be hard to work and do that situation. Yeah, man, come on.
That's what you did when you was coming up?
Well, actually, mine was a little different. I had to learn. I had to sit back and watch because I wasn't no rap. I wasn't writing raps. I'm straight out the street. straight hustling. I'm just dropping Buster off at the studio and making sure he get in the studio while I do my hustle and street shit. You know what I'm saying? At that time, to me, rap, I had more money than them niggas, so I ain't give a fuck about being in the rap. You know what I'm saying? But it saved my life. It took me around the world without me being in the army. It definitely showed me about different cultures and different people, and showed me that all people ain't bad. You know what I mean? When they've been making Africa look crazy with the bugs and the flies and the fucked up water, no. They got motherfuckers that's 16 years old that's driving big Phantoms out there, Bentley, big diamonds on, big.
Shout outs.
Big. Africa, beautiful. Angola, Nigeria, all that shit. Niggas is really living beautiful out there, bro. So while they try to make us look like it ain't nothing, it's a big something. The reason why they wanted to make it look like nothing, because they don't want us to go visit there. They don't want us to see where we really come from, because we just might decide to move down that motherfucker. And if we do that,
leaving y'all stuck.
No, America is stuck.
We can't get in there now.
America is stuck because people of color is what runs this system here. Okay, they got their system, but we run the machine. We get up every morning, our father and mother from day one, they father and mother, and they father and mother, as it went on. Everybody got up early in the morning to work. So we make their system work. Now every person of color say, you know what, we're going to Africa. All of a sudden, they'll shut down the airports like it's Corona again. All of a sudden, they ain't gonna give passports. All of a sudden. Just imagine that shit. All right, just imagine every black and Hispanic person, people of color in just America, go back to Africa. America would be a fucking desert, nigga, like Las Cuevas. I mean, Las Cuevas, like Los Angeles.
Tumbleweeds.
It would be if people didn't work in the places and go to the hotels, which is mostly Hispanics and blacks. They don't go there. Los Angeles would be dead.
Yo, Skid Row is the craziest shit I've ever seen. Skid Row?
Yo, I went down there, I ain't gonna front.
Craziest shit I've ever seen in my whole fucking life. Because you be walking, right? Everything's all love. You're in the richest parts of LA. There was All-Star Weekend. I'm walking, all of a sudden, I see just rows of tents.
Blue tents all
and
over the place.
It's kids, it's adults, it's this whole situation.
And a building 2 blocks away is like $6,000 a month to live in there. Okay, so these people are paying that rent. They don't even own it. Rent. And they watch these hungry people. I saw 10-year-olds out there, 5-year-olds, not just big grown people. Then the people on the heroin and stuff, arms and foot looking big like Popeye. It's crazy.
It's sad because the homelessness is massive. I could talk about this all day because it's unfortunate as to where we're at, right? So with COVID, it's only going to get worse, right? So this either motivates you or sets you back. So during COVID, how was that for you as someone who just came home? You're free, right? And then you're not free. We're all not free. We're stuck for 3 months, stuck with cans of beans and peanut butter. So how was it productive or counterproductive for you, COVID?
It was counterproductive because not that many jobs were looking to hire. So therefore, that time period was just nothing but being stagnant. And then once the governor finally lifted the ban for certain things to open back up, that's when certain jobs started coming forward with they're looking for employees right away, which then allowed me to finally get a job. But
wait, so you wasn't getting this $600 a week?
No.
I'm gonna talk to your father after the show. Listen, ladies and gentlemen,
I don't think that shit was good for everybody.
Listen to me. If you're, and this is true shit.
That's almost like welfare. That's like, I'm sorry.
You pay taxes, and this is the crazy part, right?
I didn't.
You pay I'm trying to help you. It's shit like this. You be in court. I ain't do that. You be like, okay, I guess.
I ain't say nothing.
He just did. Hold on. Your son just did what Tasha did in the courtroom on Sunday. Tasha said, yes, because I told him to kill my husband. Fucked up right there. Right there, gave him the kingpin status. Oh, you told him what? Fucked up.
Just so y'all know, heads up. I'm good. We're gonna have another. This is another conversation. How many conversations I have? If you are an independent contractor, a stand-up comedian, a waitress, a cook, I don't give a fuck what. If you make under $20,000 a year, which is every fucking body, because it's cash and carry, there's no taxes, right? You are eligible for the $600 a fucking week. We'll fight later. It's over, but it's still. It's three. Stop it. It's $300 a week. We're gonna shadow box later. I'm not saying it's too late, but you know what? You need to yell.
We had this discussion.
Right. So we're going to talk about this later on because this is crazy. My head is hitting the fucking mic. Okay, so COVID was a hindrance.
Of course.
I get that. Because it's not going to change for the next six months to who knows a year, there's not going to be any public venues. There's not going to be any performances. So with that, you have to create a reel. You have to have something to pitch. Right? So forget music videos. How do you feel that's going to work out for you the next 6 months because you cannot perform? There's no way of getting a gauge of how you're received by the audience. And I'm going to let Jay Live answer that. How do you feel things are going to be going forward in, as far as presentation and how hard it is to get a read for how you're received because you can't perform for people? Like there's no feedback immediately.
To be honest, right now, my main focus is making music and learn how to promote my shit better.
So, okay, caught. How are you promoting your shit?
Well, for one, I need some content. I need some music. That's one right there. That's one step.
So that was my issue with COVID. So did you create content during that 3-month hiatus?
To be honest, yeah, studios be on some weird shit. Like they don't want us to come in and talk about being cautious. Only 2 people allowed, 3 people. Sometimes, all right, now it's only 1.
Give them mic condoms and tell them to get over their life. Continue.
Feel me? So it's like, to be honest with you, I only got like 1 studio time that actually like rocked with me. He was like, all right, yo, I'm gonna get you there.
You have a studio.
So like I was saying, right? I got beats, I got studio, I got verses. You know what I'm
Where
saying?
your studio at?
2 blocks from here, buddy.
It's around the corner.
Is it open right now?
That's just a crack house.
It can be open. And the reason why that's great, and that's good commentary in the background, I like the energy together, right? You do need a team. Things I want to bring up is, and I hate to talk game because then people want to all of a sudden listen. The reason why I feel like you guys are going to win, any kids?
No.
Keep it that way. So you have 2 people with no children. You better wear condoms. The mic condom should inspire you. Magnum should be your sponsor, seriously. Get through your next, you need a DJ who's on the up. And then the 3 of you are in cahoots, right? You look at certain artists and they have certain DJs, and that's the move. I love the story. Do you have any videos coming out? Are there any visuals?
Working on it. We are working on it.
Okay. We'll talk about that because he's...
Right back to what I was
supposed to make
saying.
a video not too long ago, actually.
I got video people, I got studio,
That's the same team. It's the
I
same
got verses, I got beats.
So Spliff is... This is what I like about Spliff. Working with him is erratic. We don't know what we don't know what Spliff we're getting on Sunday, right? Spliff could be, wow, like when you see Spliff in certain videos, that's how he comes in sometimes with no costume. Other times he's more serious. You have the in between Spliff. He's engaged only because he likes your music. If you sucked, good grief, this would be a long interview.
If you suck, you wouldn't be right in this interview. I'd be telling him, you're not playing that nigga music. Fuck out of here. I don't care what much he paid, nothing. I don't give a goddamn.
How about this? As far as paid interviews, I think people have to be clear, right? Everything is a budget. And what people miss is people want to pay $3,500 for K-Slay or Jack Thriller. And I'm not mad at that, but they play your song at an inopportune time. You get 3 seconds of love, and then it's done. There's better ways to spend your money. Shout out to Jack. Me and Jack have a great rapport. But when you have a certain amount of money to spend, you have to maximize. What is, in your opinion, in your age bracket? I'm double your age. I don't care. What are you doing in the 20s, right? Because me and my social media and me and my promotion is much different. I don't have a TikTok account. So during your genre of entertainment and so forth, what are you doing to promote your project? What's your main medium?
United Masters, that shit.
Shout out to United Masters because that is what we are basically under. They promote our music on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, And behind that, we get a portion
Basically
of the cut
every
as well.
platform. We're on every platform.
Basically.
TikTok and all of them.
Very smart. Listen to that, guys. It's less money and it's just a push of a button. All right, we're gonna do this quick. Inspiration.
Inspiration came from me not wanting to be in the same situation that I've overcome every time I come upon a new situation.
Cool. Can't be a rapper. What would you do elsewise? What's the next? What's your next?
Or unisex salon / tattoo shop.
Done. I love it. Because assholes get their haircut and tattoos with no money on a regular basis. Okay, we're going to go with you. Biggest accomplishment in the last, I'll give you since January. Because it's 3 months of the lull. Biggest accomplishment. Yeah.
Living. Niggas died in January.
I'm alive. For me,
Dead.
yeah, it's a fact. Like, I'm alive right now.
Living.
That's a fact.
That's the big
That's a
accomplishment
fact,
everybody
though. I'm
in
alive,
this
so.
room made. We right here.
That's a fact.
It's emotional.
Still alive.
It's sad because when you, we lost Fred the Godson this year.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, may
You know?
you rest in peace. Good man. But we here.
And we have to live the life, right? And you guys are young, so you should appreciate. Like, you don't even know what it is pre 9/11. I was thinking about that on
facts.
Friday, and it's so crazy. I wasn't big. I didn't have money like that. I wasn't flying like that. I had one trip before 9/11, and there was no security. It was like going on a ride at the the merry-go-round. You just walk on. You have your ID, and right after 9/11, I went to the Bahamas or something. I had to have a passport. It was so crazy, like the checkpoints, and it's still emotional because I feel like things have changed. You guys are special. You guys, when I say you, it's you, 5 years younger, 5 years older. So is that the Z movement? I don't give a fuck. You guys are carrying us. My generation didn't have to do this because we were playing off of the fact that things had gotten better and then they just reversed. I don't know. You guys are really holding the country together, your demographic. Everybody's getting shot, everybody's getting killed. It's your age level that's really carrying the rallies and the protests, and whereas everything is not what I'd like to see, it's necessary, in my opinion. How much of that, we spoke about your lyrics, right? How much of that is important? I'm done. You know what, kids? How much, you know what?
I'm sorry, that shit came off on you, man. They said, wear your mask.
Speaking of COVID, there's some coughing and sneezing in the back, and we don't know who has COVID and who doesn't, which is why we use the mic condoms. But speaking of COVID, things have been different. I'll skip the question because, to be honest, I forgot because these motherfuckers are sneezing. I can't. Music is fresh. You know what? We're gonna skip it. Cool. We got. You know what? I hate everybody on you, and you.
I hate your armpits. I ain't said nothing.
They clean and shaved. I don't give a two fucks. The shirt. It is so important. It's so important to have a clean, white fucking shirt on. And I can't tell you how many people. I don't care if you like. There's so many people who come on here with
Why
like.
she get on your shirt?
No, this is a compliment.
Cause it's wrinkled.
This is a compliment. This is a
Hey
compliment.
yo, tell her it's linen, nigga. That's why it's wrinkled. I just a linen tee. It's a linen tee.
Took that shit.
Anyway, so we all seen the Downy commercial where like the collar's not tight. This is fresh out the pack, and you should take notes. If you come out with a turtleneck, like what are these called? Tank tops, and it's like a wife beater, and it's like off yellow. Just kill yourself. Just throw yourself in the fucking river. So the fact that you decided to take your time and buy your icy white, and this is what's crazy. Most people, you're from Brooklyn. Icy white Wednesdays. Shout out to Hannibal. If you had a dingy shirt, he would come to you and change your shirt for you. And that was so embarrassing. Icy white Wednesdays. You are more crispy than I don't even know what to tell you. Crispy.
That's an accomplishment.
That's
That's a compliment.
That's linen.
I love it.
That's some
When you come up with it's like coming out
She
with
from
brand
the
new.
Bronx. She
I love
see-
it.
She see dirty t-shirts all the time.
All day. All day. Bronze people
Shout out
and
to
the
my
ketchup
BX
stain.
people.
Got the ketchup stain and shit, you know what I'm saying? And they like, yo, Jay, what's up? Nothing but that ketchup stain. Ketchup stain is fucking crazy. Hardest part of being a rapper at your age, coming home from jail, like, did you think you were coming home from jail to, like, you know, I've made it? Like, what was your vision? Like, how hard did you think this was going to be?
When I came home, it was like, all right, I've been going for 2 years. Everything has did a whole upside down, inside out change. What can I do to get myself back on track? I made the mistake of trying to play catch up with everything, as far as getting a job, being in a relationship. Everything I wanted to play catch up on because I knew that I was behind. I was lagging. So what did I do?
Is that because of what you felt like the norm was based on social media? Did you feel like you were doing that based on your friends' dynamic? Like, what was the momentum there? Because for you to say that, that's kind of interesting.
Seeing everybody doing their thing, how they were doing it, whether it was working, building their own business from the ground up, somebody was doing something, and then there was me trying to play catch up, finding a job, even though I still got to put it's on my resume that I have a felony.
Okay, so what's interesting, and I'm sure the whole felony thing has to play into when you apply to certain jobs.
Oh no, it's wiped off my record now.
There you go. So it's not a big deal.
That's fast.
I just think that you don't have to catch up to anybody.
I learned that the hard way.
You're in a competition with yourself. And when you realize that there is no, because most people are running for the gram. You have a mattress that's on the bed with no box, on the floor with no box, box spring, but you have on $700 sneakers. So you're at your own pace. I got about 5 more minutes with you, so we're gonna cover certain stuff.
Okay.
But I just think you have your dad and different people, J-Live, in your corner, and that's who you should focus on. Team is everything. You will never be successful if you have no one in your corner. And the more seriously you take your project, the quicker you will launch to space. People are losers. Everybody's a fucking loser. There's the same sound. You're gonna cut out the first 10 seconds of the track, right? Nostalgia. Yes. I love it, but I was dizzy. Like, you're lucky, and I'm smoking, so my attention span is about this big. I lost it.
When you do songs, how many minutes you doing for?
Sometimes 30, sometimes it takes the whole 2-hour session.
No,
the songs.
One song. How long one song would be? Like about what?
3 minutes or more. 3 minutes to less.
Okay, so less. Okay.
So we need to do 3 minutes, and that's and it could be about 4 seconds, but majority 4 or 5 seconds. Majority of records you want to make them 2 minutes 30 seconds. 2 minutes 30 seconds. Why? Because this generation has a short attention span, bro. Like if I don't get you in the first 4 bars, it's like your song don't mean nothing. You got what I'm saying? Like you gotta vibe with you the first 4 bars, B. And that's what it is. So trying to, everybody come in here, I'm gonna do 16 to the 16, nigga, that's too long. 16 bars, nigga? And then you wanna do it twice, nigga?
So that's how you looked at it? Like, that's how you looked at it once, like, you were my age, you were looking at it as that?
No, when I was your age, we was doing 16 bars. You know what I mean? Because the music was a little different. Right. It was like, all right, put it this way, you still could do 16 like if you're doing a story.
True.
If it's a story song, you do the 16 because you giving it that body of work. It's a little movie. You know what I mean? But when you rhyming on beats and you want to get, you doing that vibe, them vibes is 12 bars or less. Sometimes it be 8 bars, then right back to the hook.
Not lying.
You know what I mean? And if you notice, like, who can I say? Like French Montana, if you go to some of his records, like he repeat the same shit again.
Yeah, he does that.
Nobody really recognize it. Like
it's a song.
And it's a song. He would do that, and it sound like a verse and everything. And then when the second time come, he said the same shit over again. So now, to me, it don't become bars. To me, it's like a chant. You got what I'm saying?
A chant.
It's almost like Scoop Scoop going, shake with your mama, yeah, like, you know what I mean? Without the rhymes, it's just vibes.
Call out.
Yeah, call out, just vibes. So, yeah, and that type of form, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
One question, you have a legend here in that, I'll kiss your ass for a second, but you have a legend here in the building where he's been all over the world.
That's my
He's
ass.
Bite this shit right now. Let's just keep it kosher. Why you gotta be nasty?
I ain't being nasty. Calm down, little titties. I'm going back in there.
Titties. Triple A's McGee. Anyway, see, this is the fucking point. I'm asking you a damn question. I lost the whole thing. That's it. It's over. It's over.
There you go.
Oh. This is the shit I'm talking about. I have ADHD. It's like it can't happen. All right. You have Spliff here, who's someone who's legendary. He's performed everywhere with a lot of people. You're talking legends like Mariah. Like it's ridiculous, right? What is you get a pass at one question for Spliff, and I would use it wisely. It's like the whole 3 genie concept. I have to pee, so you got about 5 minutes. I don't care. We have a bathroom break in a second, and I have to hear the answer to this. What would you ask
You got a bathroom break?
Spliff in about 5 minutes?
You take a doo-doo?
If I could, I would. There's no toilet paper, and I have to say, bring me back to your other question. That shit pisses me off, literally, no pun intended, because when you go to the bathroom, and you know this, because in the women's bathroom, they play themselves. If there's no toilet paper, it should be like a bat signal. Like,
Bathroom is the worst.
you gotta bring toilet paper to the bathroom.
Nah,
You
hold
do.
on.
It's law. It's law.
Blood clot. Me want to ask one blood clot
ask-
question.
What?
One blood clot question, and I hope people listening to me right now, like for real, big blood clot man. I'm in a studio building, a corporate building, right? I do my podcast here and everything, right? Is there a fucking kindergarten in here? Children,
What?
5 years old, running around in here? So why the fuck is pee all over the seats? Why? Like, how do y'all live at home? Do you really do that? Like y'all come and I don't get it. Like, there's grown people in a building, and you go to the bathroom, and there's pee and tissue all over the place. Like, I'd be like, who the fuck got their children in there? You know what? Some of you rich, so-called fly, yeah, I got it going on.
No home training.
You are some dirty, nasty niggas. Nasty. When I say niggas, neither I ain't talking about just a color, neither I'm talking about your attitude. You some nasty, savage, dirty nigga.
Speaking.
4 Seasons, I ain't done. 4 Seasons, the 5-star hotel. You ain't got $500, you can't sleep in there. Ask any maid.
4 Seasons.
Trump Hotel, this hotel, all these expensive hotels. That means there's money people living in there. Only money people could afford to go in there. Ask the maids. Pee on the seat. Condom on the phone.
What?
Pee in the bed.
On the phone.
Shit stain on the seat, on the sheets.
Oh, nah, they bugging.
Okay, and these are in the president's suite. That means he's a money maker, a man of supposed to be of respect and but you dirty as hell. You dirty as hell. Wash your ass.
We are going to get into a break before we are sued again. And before we go,
I've been in mansions. Niggas got roaches and
The
rats.
question-
How you got a
I'm
mansion?
done.
with
for
roaches
you
and
is this.
rats? I'm tired of this shit.
Spliff, I need about I got 2 minutes, boo, before I explode.
I'm light skinned out here.
I don't care. You have an opportunity to ask somebody who's been in the game for 27 years. You can ask a question too. What is your question to Mr. Star about just
Any
the
question?
there you go.
Anything. Yeah, quick.
Ask me
Pow.
anything.
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 I'm tell you about them shorties out there in France. Anything. Nah, serious shit. Anything, bro. Anything.
Show you something.
With the most hectic part of your life and the most biggest obstacle that you had, in what way negative? All right, let me make this. Was it negative or positive that you overcame it?
Okay. The biggest obstacle was myself. Because nobody can't stop your glow but you. Nobody can't stop your blessing but you. You know what I'm saying? So, in order for my shit to be right, I have to do right. It might not come when I want it. It might not come how I want it. It might not be given to me. I might not get the support. But I find a way.
Second question was what? Follow up to that. It was the second question. That's one question. What's the second question?
Second question.
You know, cut me off. I'm a snuffle.
You ain't listen to me, because when we have a little, I got 2 minutes, boo. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't asked you about your 2 minutes.
I'm telling you
cut
about
me
2
off,
minutes.
my nigga. I will elbow you.
We can do that. And we can get paid a lot of money.
I don't hit women. Only
It
from
doesn't
the
matter.
back.
We can do boxing
I
gloves.
only hit women from the back.
That's
You know what? It's always nasty here. Okay. You know what? J Live.
Yeah, I got beats. I got verses. I got studio. I got video people.
I got Tom.
We'll set something up. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to your manager behind the scenes. You have the same opportunity. Give me any question you want for Swift.
Any question you want, homie?
Any question?
Word.
How's life treating you lately?
Life is good. I woke up this morning.
That's what's up.
I'm blessed and highly favored. Bang, bang.
All the old people are clapping.
Bang, bang. Bang, bang.
I was clapping. I ain't old.
This is what you guys need to realize. You may think like you guys are old. I was 20 2 days ago, and I know my partner Shania can attest to this. It just went from 20 to 40. I don't know what happened. It just went like this. So, talk to your dad, your manager. I'm sorry. Talk to your fucking manager, because this is a person who has your best interest at heart and understands that time goes like this. You hear me?
Good. He wasn't nice on the mic like you at your age.
Who's your?
I wanted to hear that. So now that
Imagine.
huh?
Imagine.
Imagine.
All
That
right.
sounds like a battle.
So that see that right there? That's the spunk that you gotta take. Like, Dad, what you said? No,
All right.
we got to get it in.
This is what we gonna do. We're gonna have y'all back. You have a month.
You put a time on me?
A month. Well, I have somebody else coming back that you should be here for. We'll talk about that behind the scenes. Get y'all life together. You'll battle it out in front of. Forget Spliff. He already brutal. He's already a problem. He biggest critic. We gonna have a whole lineup.
Nah, we good.
All right. So come back in 2 weeks.
I just want to hear.
shows.
I just want to hear daddy music now. Now,
That's right.
now,
Can you do a freestyle before?
Yeah, knock yourself out. That's what we're here for.
Go ahead.
Wait, hold on. Let's set it up. We good? We happy? We good? Everybody? You okay?
he don't need no beat.
I'm ready for you. Go.
Spit that.
Spit that.
I'm stress free like I'm seeing a shrink. I don't got no time for treaches who just chasing a mink. All I do is chase a deal like homie, show me that ink. Cause after that it's lights out like get the fuck out my ring. Cause I'm just climbing up that ladder. Y'all females be looking sad and my shorty is so much better. And trust me that ass is fat. It's trust that I be seeing.
Ooh, I like that.
Thank you. I couldn't catch
I like
my
it.
breath. I
It's
couldn't
okay.
catch my breath.
It's okay. Keep on going.
Keep going.
My shorty is so much better, but trust me that ass is fatter. Trust that I be seeing patterns. That stink coochie, it don't matter. That attitude, it don't flatter. You shoot your shot, I'ma scatter cause life's a bitch and that's a kill that you can miss. I'm just focused on that bag, get in my way, you won't exist. Mama said you got a gift, so I took off like rocket ships. It's a movie, I'm in the spotlight, go grab the extra clips. Matter of fact, just grab the soda and the candy and the chips. I'm the main attraction, starring on my brother, so it's lit. Like some ice cream, I got the drip. Your shorty wanna lick. Nobody but me and you grab the Henny, I roll a spliffs like smoking pole and sipping potion. Late night shit deep throwing. Y'all be knee deep in a pond, I'm lost inside the ocean. You can have me going crazy, shorty, I ain't joking. Cause when I'm up there in the clouds, you gon' be with me floating. And when you screaming, I'm Miami, oh.
Yeah, you gonna be screaming, shorty.
Take that shit.
Y'all gonna be screaming, yeah.
The reason why I like it is it's not about,
I can't put no beat on.
Beat on.
Yeah, beat.
Who you free?
listen. Listen to me. We don't have that kind of access. It's a different type of show. You guys are gonna be back. You understand that? G,
You don't know about that, right?
G, you'll be back.
Yo, Free was battling Cassidy. And they had no beat.
Free ass food. Cassidy, your free ass food.
Yeah, free said you can't put on the beat.
Put the beat on.
Yeah, so when you said that, that's what reminded me of the free.
Cassidy.
Y'all will be back, and I look forward to hearing the progress. Give me someone that you want to work with in the future outside of him and your dad.
Who I would want to work with? I have nobody.
That's not no. Let's back that up. Let's stop. Let's retract that. Let me ask you it again for editing purposes. Stop. Stay still.
You see Summer Walker?
Okay, so going forward, I respect the whole conversation that we've had, but going forward, who do you want to work with?
Because this is my generation and I can relate to what they're spitting, Ross Rich from Brooklyn.
Fine. And you, sir, Mr. J Live? You see me mighty quiet. I don't know what's going on here. These headphones is killing me right now. Who you want to work with?
To be completely honest,
Don't
I have
give me.
nobody.
Oh, let's
I
back
don't
it up.
have
We're gonna do it.
nobody.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
I'm gonna give y'all.
Right. We're gonna back it up. Listen to me. Let's back it up.
All right, we got
Right.
you.
Okay. Yeah, that's dope. That's a good look.
He
So
gonna
speaking
do
to
a
that,
record with Bad Bunny. That's what he gonna do, right?
Babs is bad.
Bad Bunny.
But fine.
Him and Bad Bunny. It's on and popping. They had the awards next year. Fucking talk.
Speaking to that, who do you want to work with? You know, best case scenario, what do you see yourself doing in the future?
I see myself rapping. Yo, to be honest with you, lately I've been feeling Chef G out a lot. I ain't
Oh,
gonna
my
lie.
nephew. All right, shout
I ain't
out.
gonna lie.
Chef J. Creep. Yeah.
Definitely doing so.
That's
with
nephew
Chef.
right there. That's my nephew.
That's
Chill.
why it's very important to put that out there, because you never know who could put you in a position to get to that position, right?
Word.
All right, listen, we had to go because my former partner in crime, who definitely, shadow boxed me in about 5 minutes, I got to go. You guys have been phenomenal. You're going to be back.
No
This
doubt.
has been a
Thank
privilege with
Say
you
he
guys.
like that
honestly, guys.
Chef J.
Um,
He like that drill. He king of the drill right there. Nah, Chef J is my nephew for real. No capping. Yeah, man.
Shout out Chef.
It's that's what I'm saying to you. When you
5 year
come
old older than
down,
that.
this
This is my
is
little
what we
brothers,
do.
man. You know what I
So
mean?
this is, right, we'll talk later on. Hey, okay, where can I stalk you at?
On Facebook, Relly space 2 times TWO Times. My other Facebook, Rel Peso. Instagram, Relly 2 times.
Fix that. We'll talk about that in a second. You got to hit him up twice, because if he don't hit you, he don't respond after one time. Where can I find you?
You can find me on Instagram at JYLIVE. That's J Love. You can find me on any platform too if you want to check out my music. Apple, Spotify, all that.
The interview will be on in a second here.
The
His
link will be
tag
on
will
my
be on.
Instagram too. So don't miss that.
Oh, I got the link. Listen,
my
everything's
United
gonna be linked.
Sneaky
It's
link.
everywhere.
I love you
Sneak
guys.
link.
Normally I don't.
Love that
Anything you
back.
want to close out with? I don't. You know what I'm saying? Because we had a little smoky break, and then I got listen. The next interview, do not move your seat, because all right, listen. White people time, 11.5 minutes.
They lying.
White people time.
You said that last time.
They lying.
Fuck out of
We'll be
here.
right back. Be right back, guys. Paperrock Live, S.STREET Media.